Welcome back to Joe's Stunner Boxing. If you remember the immediate aftermath of the RYAN GARCIA Devin Haney fight, you'll know that Haney said he wants to run it back, and Garcia said, yeah, no problem at all. And post-fight, Ryan said on social media, despite the circumstances, Ryan was victorious that night. That's fine. I do feel like weight played a role in it, but only Allah knows. I would love to run it back and give the fans a fair, in block capitals, fair fight within an agreed weight. That said, I'm currently enjoying time with my family and friends and making up my days of Ramadan. Okay, thank you to all my supporters and everyone involved in making the event happen. So he's been, magnanimous up to a point, Haney. He does feel that the weight played a part, and I don't think there's any doubt in that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that whole weight thing. I know some people have already made them, but I do think the 3 pounds and 2 ounces was relevant. But here's the thing. Garcia immediately agreed to a rematch, and then up pops Oscar de la Hoya. And he quashed any prospect of a return and commented on Haney's Instagram post saying, "Good luck with Eddie Hearn, but there will not be a rematch. Good luck in your career and good luck with Eddie, a European promoter trying to make it in the US." Now, what a stupid thing to say. What's he on about? I mean, Oscar and Eddie, Golden Boy and Matchroom, are both with DAZN. So you could argue that they're rivals. But bearing in mind what we've seen when promoters work together, and I'm thinking, of course, of Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, the sort of, obviously you've got, Turkey Al Sheikh's money funding it all. But when promoters come together to do blockbuster events, surely that's best for boxing. Now, there is such a thing, Oscar, as not burning your bridges. Do you understand? It's not wise to sort of poke Eddie Hearn, especially in light of the fact that even though I think Golden Boy do a lot of pretty good cards that sometimes in the UK fly under the radar. I mean, I know a lot of people who subscribe to DAZN as I do, and they don't watch some of the Golden Boy cards. They're actually very good. They haven't got a lot of big names on them. Some of them are, they're in Mexico, they're sort of lower level guys, but the matchups are great. I really enjoy a lot of those Golden Boy cards. But in terms of being an international promoter, Eddie Hearn leaves Matchroom, leave Golden Boy and De La Hoya standing. It's just a fact. It's just look at their resumes, look at their itineraries. And again, I'm not slagging off Golden Boy as a promotional outfit. They do some good work. But also, if you look at just the US, never mind the international game, how can you say Eddie Hearn is trying to make it? He's done some great shows in the US. Is he the leading US promoter? Probably not. Then you've got to say, is the Golden Boy the leading US promoter? What about Top Rank? This type of, my dad's bigger than your dad, this is a great big pissing contest sort of mentality from De La Hoya seems very short-sighted and rather foolish. And you also have to dwell on the fact that RYAN GARCIA, if he was to have a rematch with Devin Haney, even if it was at 147, how much would that sell? How much would that promote Golden Boy? Matchroom and Golden Boy pool their resources, get a rematch on, they can both benefit from it. It seems very short-sighted of De La Hoya to sort of basically go no to Eddie Hearn without thinking further ahead. A rematch surely it would be a barn burner. Garcia's stock has never been higher. Haney the narrative could be he's on the comeback trail. It'll be a blockbuster, surely. And even if they don't run it with the next fight, maybe Haney would want to go away, have a rest, do a 10-rounder or something like that. Don't forget, he's still the champ. He's at 140. I can't see the fight being at 140 again, even though I think Garcia, if he lived the life, and I think he probably could make 140 at a push if he had the right nutritionist and lived the life properly. He could make 140. Haney, he's talked prior to the Garcia fight that he wants to move up to 147 eventually. Okay, we'll have it at 147. I ain't got a problem with that. But the rematch seems to me to be the fight for those two guys. You know, unless Haney feels he was smashed up so badly, and he did take a beating, that he doesn't want Ryan again next. He needs a little break. If I was Garcia, I'd be saying to De La Hoya, I want that rematch. That's where the money is. You know, and also Haney gave Garcia a shot at the time. Well, he blew it, didn't he? Because he came in overweight. And let's also not forget that it wasn't too long ago that Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya were not seeing eye to eye. No, they weren't. They weren't seeing eye to eye. So it's all very well Oscar being a little bit smug about this victory over Haney / Eddie Hearn. But I hope your relationship with Ryan is as solid as you seem to think it is following that victory. Because if it isn't, you know, you could end up with egg on your face, couldn't you? So I just thought I'd say those few things. Let me know what you think. Comments below, as always, of course. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also, if you could hit the like button, I'd appreciate that as well. That would be a big deal. We want to build up the channel. Thank you for your time. And I'm looking forward to reading your comments. I'll catch you later. Bye for now.